I'm Abe Sese from Outside the Box Belfast, where we showcase some emerging talent from within Northern Ireland. Recently, Liam Creagh went along to one of the most beautiful places in County Down, Dundrum, to chat to Cormac Neeson and to hear Cormac sing.
Thanks, Abe. Actually, we've moved location from one castle to another, from Dundrum Castle to Belfast Castle. And I'm here to see Cormac Neeson. Cormac, good to see you.
You too, mate.
You like castles?
You know, you've seen one castle, you've seen them all. Like.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about castles. We're here to talk about your music. You're going to be playing one of your recent songs. What is it?
It's a song called Home to Me from a record I put out last year called White Feather.
And what's it about?
So, it was written in Nashville, and I suppose in some ways it's predominantly about missing home, being away, but also it kind of tips the hat towards the complicated Irishman that I am, and that maybe we all are at times, whereby when we're at home we can't wait to get away, and when we're away we could be sitting in sunny Nashville, all of a sudden you're missing home, you know. So I'm singing about that paradox basically.
And you're singing your own stuff. It's solo. Do you miss the band?
I do, of course, yeah. Although it's a nice balance having a solo project and then the band to return to and make a racket whenever the time comes. You know, I find that having the solo stuff gives me a bit more freedom to experiment and I suppose work a bit outside the box, if you like. You know, in a way that kind of playing in a good time rock and roll band maybe wouldn't allow for. So I've got the best of both worlds.
When you play for a band like The Answer and you've had the success that you've had, does it feel a bit lonely coming out then and doing your own stuff?
It can do. It's a lot of. I find it's a lot of responsibility, way more so than whenever you're working as a unit. You know, we're all in it together. If something works, you celebrate as a band. If something doesn't work, you blame the other three. You know, and I miss having that fallback there. But you know, the flip side of that is you've a bit more independence, a bit more freedom with regards to the decisions that you make. But yeah, I mean, I am very much looking forward to getting back in the studio with the boys, and yeah, like the way I see it moving forward, there's no reason why I can't straddle both worlds. And
also the fact that The Answer were so successful probably give you a bit of financial security. Do you feel that helps when you're sitting out there on your own, writing songs, recording songs, that you don't have to have that success?
I don't really think that, you know, what I've been doing in relation to music has ever really been driven by finances or you know, like money's never been central to it, you know, and that hasn't really changed. I think you just have to. It maybe sounds a bit cheesy, but you do have to follow your heart in relation to songwriting and in relation to a lot of the decisions you make. You know that obviously you wanna keep pushing forward and you wanna keep progressing, and you do want success, of course, but you have to be careful not to be driven by the wrong reasons, you know.
Over the past year and a half, like every other artist, musician, you know, you've spent a lot of time at home. How has that been during lockdown?
You know, it's all things considered, it hasn't been that bad at all. Got to spend some much needed quality time with my family. I have two little boys, and an amazing wife, you know, so that family unit, I've never been kind of so thankful that I'm comfortable in those surroundings, you know. And obviously it sounds like a given that might be the case, but you know, I think the unique situation that COVID's throwing us into, there's nowhere to hide from it, you know. You have to kind of take a good look at your life and and make sure that you're happy. And thankfully, I very much am. And professionally, I built a studio down in my back garden and kept writing a whole bunch of songs, some of which are going to be released in the very near future. I've got my next single coming out now next month, and that was written in the first lockdown on a piano, on an electric piano that I was able to turn down because the two boys were up in bed, and that was the only time I got to do anything productive at all. And even the vocal delivery is a little more, it's a little softer, there's a little more kind of air running through it, largely because I had to keep my voice down so I didn't wake the boys up in lockdown,
You weren't sitting with your feet up.
No, I think I definitely made the decision at a very early stage that I was going to just do whatever I could, keep working and keep productive and keep creative, and now the gigs are coming back. I've already played a bunch of festivals. It feels amazing, but also it feels good that things didn't go stale or dry up altogether. So yeah, like I say, it was intense and it was weird, but all things considered, not too bad at all now.
Well, Cormac, thanks for talking to me, and I'm glad you've been successful and glad you've had a good lockdown. Would you like to introduce the song?
For sure. Hey folks, my name's Cormac Neeson. I'm about to play a song from my last record for you. This is called Home to Me. Hope you enjoy.
The taste of the fall rolling over the mountain, the sweet morning whisper of a September breeze, the sound of the ocean as it kisses the shoreline. Baby, you're home to me. The moment the soil feels the rain on its shoulders, the changing of colors that usher in spring, the crisp morning dew that greets me at sunrise. Baby, you're home to me. Home to me. You're home to me. The mystical silence of a forest at midnight, the spot on the hillside where lovers can dream, the church in the valley where lost souls are welcome. Baby, you're home to me. Coming together of saints and of sinners, the noble pursuit of one common dream, the pub where we raise up our glasses to freedom. Baby, you're home to me. the taste of the fall rolling over the mountain, the sweet morning whisper of a September breeze, the sound of the ocean as it kisses the shoreline. Baby, you're home to me. Oh, baby, you're home to me.